recording. It's going to be CLG FC episode 89 for those of you on the YouTube. 89 episodes now. Uh, we are quickly approaching not only just episode 100, but actually the conclusion of season 5 here. We've got 6 days to go, or 6 games to go. We got 13 days to go until this fixture versus AFC Einstein. Let me tell you something. This is a big, and I mean big, big fixture. Potential title decider here to kick off the stream. Uh, we got the rowing on the side, women's singles, sculls, Uganda, Paraguay, Kuwait, Peru, and Morocco. Yes. Uh, the third repechage. So we're into this rowing now. We've got oh, they've even added a little prediction button at the bottom of the new stream manager. So the stuff that they're making for the stream manager is actually really good, but it's just the front page is terrible. What they've actually done to the front page of Twitch, not the front page, but like the landing page when you open the app on Twitch Mobile is just absolutely terrible. It's a shame. Um, because they can't fucking Harv. This isn't hard to understand. Okay, it's not hard to understand. Jesus Christ. Or can't have two teams. That's the whole rule. That's the whole rule. Anyway, we got Middleton and Overton Sports Reserves, Southport and Ainsdale Reserves. Wellman has gotten his wage hike for playing in the previous fixture. I've got so many notifications. Most of them are all bullshit. The Paraguayan leads this rapid charge by 20 meters here, and they still got almost 1,500 meters left. It's McConey in the 70th minute for Southport and Ainsdale Reserves, 1-0 over Middleton and Overton Sports Reserves. That was the Sunday fixture. Remember, Ainsdale do have that game in hand on us. So we really could use with a win here in this fixture. A win would go a very long way towards trying to secure the title. The other thing to note too is the transfer window is open currently for the top leagues, so and just in Europe in general. Uh, the professional teams, or sorry, should I say the professional leagues, the top. For the professional leagues in Europe, the transfer window is now open, which is just gonna it's just an annoyance for us, right? As a community save, normally it's great. It's very exciting. Love it when it's open. Um, when I'm playing another save, but for our community save, it just becomes a really big annoyance. So there is that. Uh, let's see here. We're gonna attend the meeting. Except. Young can go on the loan list. The rest are staying where they're at. So that's where we're at. And we move on from 13 to 12 days to go, and hopefully soon from 12 to 11 days to go. Uh, it is January 17th, actually, so I wanted to check my birthday. Look at that. But we actually wanted to check the leagues to see what the finalized player count will be for all the leagues having rolled off into view only. That should be a big boost. To our processing time and everything else. So we do have that. I'll check that in a moment once processing is done. So, uh, but yeah, let's see here. What we got with okay, it's add a Discord notification. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of the streams this weekend, we got Leaks in Focus. Let's do Leaks in Focus. Before we do Leaks in Focus, let's go to add remove leaks and make sure everything is now view only. Oh. Though they're not turning off until the 1st of January next year. Colombia is not. Oh, no, it should be view only. I don't know why that ticked over to playable. So that's view only. So beg your pardon. Everything there looks good. Everything here looks good. Everything here looks good. Yes, 242,000 is the player count now for us, which I think is great. But I could turn South Korea and MLS down as well. But we'll keep those avenues open for now. So 200, what was it? 200 and what? 242,000, down from 424,000. So 425,000. West Ham beat Chelsea. That's a good. Oh no. Yeah, West Ham beat. This is Chelsea, is it not? Yeah, at Stamford Bridge. Oh god. Always love it when that happens. When West Ham beat Chelsea. Down to 10 days to go already until our fixture. So we're going to be ticking right along here. And we also had Radcliffe under 18s versus our Counterlogic FC under 18s. So look forward to that. Paraguayan leading. Peruvian is second. Ugandan is third. The Kuwaiti and the Moroccan are very far off the back. They have 500 meters to go. That's at the 1,500 meter mark. So Alejandro Alonso Adorete is the Paraguayan in the lead currently in this third repechage. So just reject. Okay. Sheamus can ask all he wants. We're just gonna go here and wipe it off the board. I mean, the man's getting fucking paid anyway, right? So, whew, no way Jones is hurt 11 to 14 days. And we've got the biggest fixture of the season 10 days from now. My backup right winger. Paraguay leads by 34 meters. 74 back is the Ugandan. The Kuwaiti is 127 meters back. The Moroccan is 172 meters back. Here we go at the line with this third repechage in the women's singles skulls. And it is the Paraguayan at 7 minute 57. We're down to 8 to go. Second place, Peru. And there was the Ugandan in third. Here comes the Kuwaiti, who is fourth. So Alejandro Alonso Adorete will win the heat, and then here is finally the Moroccan who's crossed the line. So the repecharges mean they're moving into the semifinals, I believe. Semis or quarters, something like that. I can't remember if it's semis or quarters. It might be semis because there might be 4 semis. No, there'd be like 2 semis, but I don't know. Could be quarters. Right, tactics wise, Jones is going to have to get swapped back out for Spaps. So no suggestions there. Everything good. Lynn Godfrey. Brian Godfrey. Okay. And then it's Adriana Sanguinetti in second for Peru. Kathleen Noble for Uganda third. So that's what you have in the third rapid charge for the women's single sculls. Now what is this? Men's single sculls, the rapid charges as well. Okay, Brindley's out 2 days. That's fine. All right. Lane 1, Andre Matias from Angola. Lane 2, Mohamed Taib from Tunisia. Lane 3, Isaac Ivan Svengelia from Slovenia. Stefan Cox, Lane 4 from Zimbabwe. Javier Insfran from Paraguay, Lane 5. And here we go. They're off. So, still 8 days to go. We're processing the under 18s match. And the transfer window in England will be closing within about a week and a half maybe, or a week and a half we'll call it. So nice. Nice. What do we have after this? Oh, I need to load it. I need to load it actually on this laptop. I have it loaded on the other one, but I need to load it. That is not the page that I was attempting to load at all. This is the page, the full event replays. Good luck trying to. It's just lines upon lines and pages upon pages of VODs, really. But they're all in chronological order from the order with which they finished. So, damn it, I messed it up. I gotta do it again. Hold on. Ah, it's August 5th, August 4th, August 3rd, August 2nd, August 1st, July 31st, and we are in, I believe, August 28th. Yeah, we are, right? I'm sorry, August 28th, July 28th. Snaps offer. Let's see. Counter Logic FC under 18s win as Ellis impresses. It was Triseth in the 18th before Cunningham in the 29th and Vaughn in the 42nd. Powell leveled literally in the last minute of the first half. We would go 3-1 up at a break. There would be no scoring in the second half. And we would win 3-1 over Radcliffe under 21s. Or, I'm sorry, Radcliffe under 18s. So we're pretty good. That's a fifth place team in the league. We are now 6 clear at the top after Brantford Park Ave have dropped 5 games now this season. Look at that. This is July 30th. Oof. That's July 29th. Here's July 28th. Where are we at? This is a lot. uh, oh my God, I'm still not there where we're at July 28th. What do we got next? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, we got boxing. Men's heavyweight round of 16, women's flyweight, and welterweights rounds of 32. That's what's coming up next. So some boxing. Oh, you know what I didn't do? We didn't do leagues in focus. Let's get through to Tuesday. We'll do leagues in focus on Tuesday. So the Paraguayan leads this repechage. The Slovenian is 8 meters back. Tunisian 15 meters back. The Zimbabwean is 47 meters back. The Angolan is 150 meters back. So we've got somewhat of a tight race. We're at the 1500 meter. We're coming up to the 1500-meter mark. Here we go. The Paraguayan leads 5 minutes 17 at the 1500-meter mark. Slovenian second, Tunisian third. Zimbabwe coming across in fourth now. And he's at 5 minute 29, so that's 12 seconds back. All right. 6 to go. About to be. Oh, what do we got here? Just news. Reject, reject. This is not that bad actually. Chris Foster, I'll tell you what, 97 career appearances. I mean, it's still good. He's in Northwest Counties Division, Northwest Counties League Division 1 North, and he's starting. Let's make an offer. We could use another winger, in all honesty. So, although it would probably mean the end of Callum Tomset's career here, but I could use him. I don't think that would be a bad acquisition. Minute 6, the Slovenian wins the race. The Paraguayans finish second. Third is the Tunisian. All right. I don't want to avoid his weaker foot, man. You want Cookies to stick to the center of the pitch? I kind of want him to roam, but we'll start the training anyway. Move on. All right. Right. All right, it's back. It's Leagues in Focus. Let's go through it real quick. Scouting finish. All right. Whew. All right. MLS is getting ready to kick off. They haven't started yet in the Premier League. It is Arsenal at the top by a point, but City have a game in hand. Winless in three for City, though. Newcastle also winless in three, remain third. Liverpool are fourth. Man United fifth. Spurs are up to sixth. Chelsea up to seventh. My beloved West Ham up to ninth. They've won three of their last four. Villa unbeaten in their last five uh, for 10th. At the bottom, Southampton are above the drop by a point, and then it's Sheffield United, who are over Sheffield United, I should say. Palace are winless in their last five. They are 6 points adrift, and then Luton have dropped five straight decisions, and they are down at the bottom, 9 points adrift now. We got our second repechage. Pre-minute Watanu Sith, Watamananu Sith from Thailand, and then literally a guy just called Memo from Indonesia. Balarj Panwar from India in lane 3. Quinton Antonegli in lane 4 from Monaco. And Mohammed Bukra from Lebanon is in lane 5. So there we go. That is our repechage. Here we go. They're going to be underway. Sky Bet Championship, Norwich lead the league by a point over Bournemouth. We're 8 points above the playoff places of Burnley, Blackburn Rovers, Wolves, and Ipswich Town, the last of which is only in the playoffs by 2 goals and a goal difference over Fulham. West Brom are 2 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, it is Cardiff City, who are 4 points above the drop. And then it's Coventry City and Preston North End, level on points with Huddersfield, who are in the drop. Coventry above the drop by 5 goals. Okay, the goal difference, Preston North End are actually it's joint 21st, but for Preston North End and Huddersfield Town currently. Uh, Plymouth Argyle are a point from safety in 23rd. Stoke City 2 points adrift at the foot of the Sky Bet Championship. In League One, it is Sheffield Wednesday, 5 points above the league over Charlton Athletic, who are a point above the playoff places, which are occupied by Bolton Wanderers, Swansea City, Reading, and Wrexham. Barnsley are on the outside looking in by a point, but second and seventh are only separated by 3 points. At the bottom, Blackpool 4 points above the drop over Fleetwood Town, who haven't won in 4 games. Millwall winless in their last 5, including just a single draw in that stretch. Find themselves also 4 points adrift. Milton Keynes are 5 points adrift. And 23rd, Grimsby Town would have win in their last game, but they dropped the 4 decisions previously. Means they are now 6 points adrift at the foot of League One. League Two, Stevenage is leads the league by 7 points over the Forest Green Rovers and Mansfield Town, who are second and third. Both of them leading the playoff places by 4 points over Barrow, who are unbeaten in their last 5, but only with a single win in that stretch. Cheltenham Town, who are in 5th. Exeter City 6th. Notts County are 7th. Rochdale's on the outside looking in by a point. At the bottom, Altrincham are 6 points above the drop, winless in their last 5, but so are Gillingham, who are in 23rd, and Kidderminster Harriers as well, who have lost 5 straight and sit 9 points adrift at the foot of League Two. They only have about 14 to 15 games left in that league as well. Um, in the National League, yeah, in the National League, it is still. Is this Houston, like the Dynamo? Yeah, for Liverpool's. Oh, how about that? I was looking at them like, what? Right. In the National League, Woking lead the league by 9 points, unbeaten in their last 5. York have gotten 4 wins in their last 5 to fit second, the top playoff spot. AFC filed 5 straight wins. They're third. FC Halifax Town, winless in their last 4th, remain fourth. South End United have won 4 straight to move to fifth. Oldham Athletic 1-2-2 in their last 5, slides them into sixth, and Solihull Moors unbeaten in their last 5 with 2 wins and 3 draws are in seventh. There we go. It is Doncaster Rovers and Sutton United, who are a point outside looking in. Sudbury's actually fallen out of the playoff places as well. Down at the bottom, it is Yeovil City, 3 points above the drop. Hartlepool United have pulled themselves out of the drop with 3 draws in their last 5 games. No wins, but they're above the drop by 4 goals and a goal difference over Boreham Wood. Wealdstone are a point adrift, having not won in their last 5 games, including 4 defeats. Same with Hereford, who are now 9 points adrift, along with Gateshead, who picked up 2 wins in their last 5, but are still 9 adrift at the foot of the league with 14 games to play. The division directly above us, Mid-Lancashire District League, First Division. Caton United, or Catton United, still lead the league by 4 points, this time over Digmore, who have racked off 3 straight wins and climbed back into the promotion spots over Melton Athletic, who haven't won their last 3 games. They're 1-2-2 in their last 3 games. 2 points on the outside looking in. Got to be careful of Trafford United as well. 4 straight wins down there. They are pressing as well. So, at the foot, Norcross still above the relegation zone, now this time by a point, as they've picked up 4 draws in their last 5 games. No wins, but still points on the board, and that's more than Cherrybrook can say, who have dropped their last 4 decisions. Spurley Hay are 8 points adrift at the foot of the table, and they have 7 games left to play. Only 1 win all season for Spurley Hay. It's not looking very good for them. That is Leagues in Focus. Let's keep going. We got 4 days to go. We'll tick over. It'll be 3 to go. The Monacoan leads the repechage. The Indian is second. The Indonesian is third. The Thai is fourth. The Lebanese is in last. He's way off the back. They have 500 meters to go. Nice. Here's Einsdale's report. This was their match momentum. This is their creativity of Connor Smith, the creativity of their defenders, or at least of Darren Walsh, their defender. Their creativity of uh, Daniel Ryan. Their what is this? Just general performance of him, and their creativity of Scott Kivlin. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Foster is very interested. You would be like a rotation player, maybe a fringe emergency backup. Finalized promises. I want an optional contract extension by the club as well. That's fine. I think this is fine. I actually think the demands that he was asking for are pretty reasonable. You know, he wants the optional contract extension after promotion because he wants to secure his future. You know, he doesn't want to sign a 5 month contract. He's on that now. He's on a youth contract now. He wants to know that he can lock himself down for a year or two and plays football. And that I get that. That's totally fine. You know, that to me, I get it. The board wouldn't let me offer more than a 5 month deal, but I put the club option in there too because it's like, look, so if we don't, or if you don't play the 5 games, we can still lock you down for an additional. We have a way of locking you down for an additional um, season at least, right? West Ham beat Brentford in the Europa League um, league phase. So where's West Ham currently sitting? I know they're in here. Oh no, that was in the Premier League. Sorry. Blah. So that was a Premier League match, not the Europa League. They enter into the Europa League qualification spots with the win. The Monacoan won the repechage. Indian second, Indonesian third, Thai fourth, and the Lebanese was fifth. Right, men's third repechage. Sudanese Abdallah Ahmed, the Kazakhstan Vladislav Yakovlev, the Hong Kong Chu Hin Chun, the Algerian Sid Al Boudina, and the Bermudan Dara Alezadeh. Al, uh, Alizadeh. So third repechage for the men, third and final, I believe, repechage for the men. We got 3 days to go. We should tick over. I believe the transfer window ends on February 1st. So there is that. Let me skip ahead to the actual race. We got 3 hours left of rowing. And then what did we say was after rowing? Oh, yeah. That's right. The boxing. Men's heavyweight round of 16. Women's flyweight and women's welterweight both round of 32s. After that, we have women's qualification subdivision 2, the vault. It's just gymnastics. Women's qualification subdivision 2, uneven bars. Women's qualification subdivision 2 on the floor. And then women's qualification subdivision 2 on the balance beam. So that's what, 3 hour 20, 3 hour 20, 6 hour and 40 minutes of gymnastics, which is a lot. We'll skip ahead the downtime like we're doing in between races here. So we should get through that today. So it's 12:30. You figure 3 hours gets us 3:30. 5 hour 10 gets us, uh, or 2 hour 10 gets me to 5:40, and then you got 6 hours of gymnastics. So I actually think we'll get into the beach volleyball match. We might not. I do have to go to bed a little bit earlier because I have to really align my sleep schedule for Monday when vacation is over. But hi Zig, how are you? Foster is set to sign. Yes, and we can apply that advice. So great stream earlier. Chat for anybody that actually might be here. Join me in following the great English, South African, Slovenian living Ziggurat. Trucker, football manager, and all around great guy. Nah, he's a twat. Fuck off. Be happy. B minus. Be happy. Yeah, no. B minus from the fan reaction. So, okay. But I actually remembered now, Zig, and I learned that there is a shout out command in Twitch. So I get to do that, which is great. I think that's great. Um, no issues with the weather, I assume. No, we got rain. We're getting pretty heavy rain, but the actual lightning storm, I think, is pretty much going to stay away from us. So the remnants of Debbie really hit the county to the west of me very hard, Adams County. Um, but they actually had like a tornado warning. They told people get in your basements. Like there's a lot of rotation in that storm because obviously it's a former hurricane. But we have a lot of wind, and some strong gusts. But we're literally, if you look at the radar, we're going to be right on the edge of the storm the entire day. So stop eating beans then. Ah, Christ. Um, I'm not the one who's even remotely close to being English, mate. You're the one. You're the beanie. It's like no, I'm just teasing. But uh, yeah, we're actually like tracking right on the edge of the storm the whole time. So all we're getting is on and off rain with a bit of wind, and eventually once the storm like pitters out, like it's just coming straight north, and then once it pitters out, it'll move east. But once it moves east, all the lightning and everything will be to the north of me. So we're going to be on and off rain until about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then it's just going to be rain straight through to like 5 p.m. And then there will be nothing. It'll be clear after about 5 p.m. So yeah. Um, let's see. Seems it's actually got bright out, like enough that I don't need the lamp light now. But then I'm also like this is on and off, so like it'll just if I turn the lamp light off, it'll watch it get dark. Anyway, good crowd except 160 tickets are going to be sold. By the way, we're literally going to be at half capacity for this match. Are they bringing away fans? How many away fans are they bringing? The average attendance for our home games is 121 so far this season. They're bringing 60 away fans. So we're gonna have 100 fans. They're gonna have 60 fans. This is a big match. This is a big match. We are 2-9 favorites. They are 15-1. The draw is 9-2. Uh, available under eight. I don't want to make Joe Jones available. So looks like the Algerian leads this third repechage. Vermeulen is second. Hong Kong is third. Kazakhstan is fourth, and the Sudanese is in fifth. Let's do the pre-match press conference. Kick this off with the first question from Cameron Clark at Mundial. AFC Einzel's notched up 3 straight league wins and promotion contenders second place. Could this be a tight game? If we play our game, and if everyone does their job, then we should win. Theo Anderson is winning a lot of plaudits. Many perceive his overachievement with Einsdale this season, given her limited resource. Do you agree? Absolutely. You're obviously very surprised about their current performance levels. Is there danger at his side finding praise a little patronizing, though? They're there on merit. I mean, they've been the best team in this league. Are you prepared for an AFC Einsdale riding high after a big win against Meyer Villas? Uh, I think we're the better team and favorites to win. We have to play well, of course, but I like our chances. How much of a role has Daniel Ryan played in their success? He's been crucial. Update on Joe Jones's injury. I'm expecting him back sooner rather than later. Things are going well. Can we expect Chris Foster to play very often? Surely he's the I mean, I just loaned him out, so I think he'll surprise people. Everyone seems to think, yes, he's a tremendous player. How much do you rely on Frank's physical excellence? The very definition. Oh my God, long. How do I get like a 2-question press conference and I got like fucking 10? Theo Anderson has a reputation for favoring a more direct style. If we want a positive result. Eh, That's a pretty good answer, but I don't want him to uh fucking get mad. But there we go. What are your thoughts about AFC Einsdale lighting up the Mid-Lancashire sec? They've been a real breath of fresh air. Thank you. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Cross the line at the repechage. Algeria first, Hong Kong second, and that'll be Bermuda third. And I believe that's the Sudanese who's coming fourth. Uh, that's a nice answer, actually, from him. That's a really nice answer. Uh, oh my God. Oh, it wasn't the Sudanese, by the way. This is the Sudanese now coming across the line. So it's match day. Want to see the pick of the huge storm that came through here last week? Give it to me. Absolutely. The one that gave tornadoes? Oh, wow. Let's see this. Hold on. OBS. This was in Trieste. Woo! What is that? It almost looks like I know it's not an AI photo, but it looks like it could have been one of those AI. Like it's just that's insane. The way those look at how low those clouds are. You know? That's a wall cloud. Yeah. Yeah. Right. First repechage, women's doubles skulls. Caroline and Remukt from Lithuania, Shinard and Veldhus from Netherlands, Helseth and Kovli from Norway, and it's Guerrera and Galbi from Italy. That's the first repechage of the women's doubles skulls. Let me skip ahead to the actual race now that we've looked at it. There we go. It produced a few small tornadoes. I bet, man, that's all. Of course, we're at the top building. It's first versus second, and we're expected to win. So I bet it. I mean, that just looked. Whew. All right. All right. Let's pause that music because we're gonna need our. We're gonna get ready for ours. We also got Banbury under 18s. Our under 18s are now, I think, 4 points at the top of the under 18s league. Oh shit! So there is that. Let's see here. Nice. McKendy's finally capable of overhead kicks. I'm going to try to teach Coach Zango to play, or Zanko to play golf tomorrow. Nice. I want him to play. Part of me's debating looking for a tee time tomorrow. I don't want to spend the money. Like my biggest problem this year right now is money. Like at buying a new car and everything else I've got going on, refinancing credit card, that stuff like that. I've done all that, and it's like I need money. But tomorrow is going to be 82, which is like 27 maybe. It's yeah, that's about 27. And I'm like, that is going to be so nice. And in the morning, I think it's only going to be something like 20 or 21 and sunny. And I'm like, ooh, I need this. Don't spend the money. If you need to scratch the itch, go hit balls at a range. No, I don't like hitting balls at a range. I like playing, actually. Here's the thing. I do have a gift card to a local place that would make the round, and the gift card's worth like maybe 65% of the cost of a round. So I'm like, if I use the gift card, actually, it'll be pretty cheap. So do that then. Yeah. But I don't know if they're going to have tee times because the place is usually booked well in advance. So I would have to look and see. Remind me after this game, and I'll look for tee times actually. Because the thing is, I mean, you give me 21, and I'm sure you think the same way, right? But like 21 and sun with a light breeze. Come on, who doesn't want to play in that weather? You know what I mean? So Jones is actually back. So I can take Harris off and put Jones back on. I would prefer 18 and sun. 18 is too cold. 18 double it is 36 plus 32 is 68 minus 3. That's 65. That's too cold. I mean, don't get me wrong. I play in that. That's nice weather. Don't get me wrong. It's actually nice weather, but it's not warm enough than what I like. I like it when it's around 20. Even 20 is a little chilly for me. I usually like 22, 23. You give me 22, 23. That sun is nice and warm. Oh, man. So good. All right. We have got ourselves a match. And we have got ourselves a big match here. I just want to make sure everybody's where we at. Everybody's in the starting lineup that they should be. Let's get ready to go here. Why? Okay. This I get, but this should not happen because you have played the role for 80 games, Snicky. 80 games. Why are you upset now? Like, this is what I don't get about Football Manager. Unsuited to the role he's being asked to play. You have played the role for 88 fixtures, brother. 88. Why? I really hope FM fixes this. If this is an FM 25, I'm going to tweet to Sports Interactive that they got to sort this fucking shit out. Anyway. They're making one change to their previous lineup. And we uh, let's keep that going, shall we? That only inspired one person. Okay. Oh, why'd you start there? There we go. 4 wins on the bounce for us. Einsdale unbeaten, though, in their last 5, including 3 straight wins. The chance to go 8 clear at the top. They do have a game in hand still, but the chance to go 8 clear at the top. And we are underway. This is a tight repecharge, by the way, in the rowing. This looks like it's going to be a nothing highlight. So, oh, what a it's too bad a touch. Otherwise, Snicky would have been in there. Here we go in the 4th minute. Welsh has the ball. Good take from Sheamus. Twinkle gives it to Frack. Frack booting it forward to Snicky for some reason. Twinkle has knocked it down to Konikun. Snicky, good turn. Snicky, can they get the shot away? No, it's blocked. Here is Sheamus with the corner. Oh, Frack coming for it near post. Oh, it was headed onto the back post, but Adams got to it. Ryan will run it down here for AFC Einsdale. 6th minute now. Snicky, Twinkle. Netherlands won the repechage. Oh, it's so tight for second. It's a photo finish between Norway and Italy. Cookies! And that's O'Flynn with the save. Here's Frack with the corner. Whipped in, and O'Flynn will grab it. O'Flynn going to get it restarted here. He's booted it right to me. Here's Twinkle now with it. Twinkle to Jack. It's got to go back because he doesn't have somebody in the space here. There's myself. Cookies. Finds a Kunikun for Snicky. Snicky can put the ball out. Oh, Snicky going to take it himself. The run wasn't continued from the winger, so Snicky's got to take it themselves. And that is going to be a corner. The Norwegians won by 2/100ths of a second over the Italians. Lithuanians came in 4th. Here's Frack. With the corner, it's knocked up. It's cleared. Anson can't get to it. Sheamus puts it back in. That's a pen. Come on, ref. Frack, Sheamus. Sheamus to cut across. Snicky for Spaps. Spaps flies it off the post. Spaps put it in. Spaps puts it in. We lead. Spaps has done it. And we lead 1-0. Much needed 1-0. Liu and Sully-Tan for China in lane 1 here for this men's repechage, double skulls. Lane 2 is Sarucci and Sartori from Italy. Lane 3 is Makovic and Pimenov from Serbia. Lane 4, Gelson and Weber from Germany. And I think that is it. Yep, just the 4 lanes. All right, back to the action here. 12th minute. Cookies for Parks on the right. Parks back for Spaps. No reason to go back. You have all this space. You push the line. There you go. Here comes across. Sheamus could be there, but Koff will put it out. Here's Frack with the corner. Hit it up the way. I can't win the header. It's still contested, and it will come down for Ryan. 13th minute now. Welsh for Lowton. Back for Welsh. Koff. And Ryan wins the header, but it goes to nobody, and Twinkle will come down with it. Here's Twinkle now with it. Cookies. Oh, on the right, Cookies. Finds Spaps. Spaps with a really good run. Spaps trying to take his man on. The cross is going to go out for a corner. Sheamus with the corner, and O'Flynn has grabbed it. Sixteenth minute now. Parks with the free kick. Spaps. Back for Parks. And Spaps was offsides on an indirect free kick, man. What the fuck? 19th minute. Parks with the throw. Spaps. Trying to cheeky cross. Sneaky somehow comes away with it. It's meant to go. It had to go back for Spaps. It bounces all around still. It's still there for Cookies. It should have gone to Spaps. Twinkle with a shot, and that's blocked. And Loton comes away with it. Up for Ryan. Ryan going over the top for Smith. Smith. Is he going to go for a goal? Is he going to hold up play? Looks like he's going to hold up play here. Smith back for Anson. Anson can run in here. Anson with the shot. Oh, that's a big deflection. And that's somehow a huge save from Brott. I don't know how Brott got to that save. I have no clue how Brott made that save. Here's Welsh to Fawns. Fawns. I mean, that was a massive deflection. Back to Koff. Over the top for Ryan. He wins the header. Cookies cuts it out and boots it clear. Here's the 23rd minute. Welsh again to Kivlin. Back across to O'Flynn. O'Flynn with it. Boots it upfield. Cookies wins the header. Akonikun, can he get there? Yes, Sheamus has the ball. Sheamus back for Twinkle to retain possession. Twinkle that's a terrible pass, but he's made amends. It's a good cutout from Koff. Akonikun long range, and that's actually taking a deflection for a corner. Sheamus with the take the corner. Back post could be there. Ryan heads it up, and it will go out for a corner on the opposite side. Here's Frack. And that's headed away by Adams. Akonikun will run it down. Akonikun. Twinkle. Twinkle back for Jack. Jack. He's only got one option on the left here, and that option is a dangerous one. He's gone for Sheamus. That was not the right option. Smith is onside, by the way, and I've somehow managed to catch up to him and run it down. Here's Akonikun from 20 yards. Akonikun, oh, it's a pretty good effort. Here's Akonikun again from 25 yards. Chips the ball in. Sneaky could be there, but it goes over. Right. Snicky, good win of the header. Akonikun now trying to hold up the ball. He needs a player in the space. Twinkle. He's going to pull Sheamus wide. Give him the space. Here comes the cross. Cookies is there. Cookies is there, but he got under the header too much, and it floats over the bar. Frack in the 29. Sheamus, far post. Spaps could be there. Spaps has got a second. Spaps with a second goal. He wins the header. He's good for them. And he's finally come true with it. 2 goals for Spaps, 2 goals for CLG FC, and a 2-0 lead here inside a half hour. What happened in HOI4, man? I fell asleep. I'm still fighting Republic of China. They allied with Italy and Croatia and Albania. So now I have the Italians on my coast. HOI4 night. HOI4, I think, on Sunday night. It might be Sunday for HOI4. And then what else happened? Oh, Republic of China declared war on MaClick. So I'm not at war with MaClick, but I am about to start a border conflict with them, and also Guangxi as well. So just continuing to oh, that's going to be a corner. Continuing to fight Republic of China. Republic of China beat back in you about such as says football commentator. I mean, this football, yes, this football. So, yes. In what was I going to say? The Chinese actually beat back the Japanese as well. And I think the Mongol autonomous government or whatever it was, I think they capitulated already. So the old Manchukuo, the Japanese are fighting in, but they're gaining a lot of territory. Or I'm sorry, the Chinese are fighting it, but they're gaining a lot of territory. So they're going to win their war in the east, and then I'm pushing them further east, and then it looks like they're fighting Moklik in the west. So it's going to be an interesting save, that's for sure. O'Flynn's gonna grab that here in the 40th. So we are 5 minutes in stoppage from half. Can we hold on to this lead? Can we build on this lead? Is the big question. Spaps here on sides. The run hasn't been made quick enough here. Cookies. Back for Parks. Parks, it's going to have to go over the top for Spaps. He might catch up to that, actually, but no, O'Flynn will grab it, and it will be, it should be the end of the highlight. The Serbs won the double skulls repecharge. Germany second, China third. Italy came in fourth. Here's Snicky over the top. Snicky, can they finish? No, it's a good save from O'Flynn. Now we got the women's pairs in rowing. And these will be the heats. Oh, that was a attempted header from Parks. He's going to give it to Sheamus. Sheamus to Frank. I thought Sheamus could have cracked one, by the way. Twinkle. Akonikun on the right. I'll read that in a second. Parks. Twinkle. Oh, that's blocked in the corner. I don't know why Japan chose the communist path, but I think it would have been stronger if it chosen the Marco Polo path. I also have a question. Japan received a buff for the decision tap during the war with China. It doesn't have to be fascist to get that buff, right? I don't know. I'd have to look at the tree, actually, because I've never really played Japan or studied Japan. So that's a good question that I don't know the answer to. I do know that the reason it chose communist is because we're on non-historical AI. So, they can go Marco Polo. That's a pen. Fawn's just tripped Twinkle. But yeah, there's non-historical AI on, so. Here we go. Myself from the spot. And it's in. 3-0 before the halftime break. This potential title decider here. And we lead it 3-0. That's a big, big win. Big goal, I should say. The crowd absolutely loving it. We got a packed crowd today. We really do. Here's a cross. Smith trying to get there. It's headed away by me. Frack will continue it on its path. Lowton will come down with it though. And this is punched away by Brat. And then cleared. And it will fall to Waiting. Or Watling, sorry. Women's pairs, our first heat. Rasmussen Eriksson, Denmark, lane 1. Haynes Sherman, New Zealand, lane 2. Clevering and Meester, Netherlands, lane 3. Karlikate and Adomov Kiute, Lithuania, lane 4. Zakowicz and Thorns, the United States of America, lane 5. Here we go. Let's tell them, we got to tell them you're doing brilliantly. Keep it up. So, second half underway. We are 5 points ahead of Einsdale. We'll be 8 here if we win this fixture. They will have a game in hand, but we'll be 8 clear, and we will only have 5 games left to play in this league. So, this is a strong position to be in. Jack's picked up a booking. Smith has a free kick here. That's going to be floated in. Let's see. The header is from Walsh. She's going to clear the bar. I might make lunch after this because I'm getting hungry, by the way. So just a warning for chat. I'll probably step away for 15 minutes to make burgers. And we're underway. Who just got booked? Anson. Okay, here's Seamus with the free kick. Whipped in, and Ryan heads it away. Cookies will come down with it, though. Cookies, Twinkle. Twinkle. Oh, just terrible ball. Just terrible handling there of the ball. Parks doesn't even contest the header, but Anson will head it forward, and Frack will be there to pick it up. Here's Parks. Spaps. Spaps. Oh, it's a good cross. And Koff will put it out for a corner. Frack with the corner here. Whipped in for the back post. Oh, Flynn can only punch it. It's going to fall to Konikun. That's a really good pass to Seamus, and he's capitalized. Seamus' ninth. 4-0 against the second-placed AFC Einsdale. God, it feels so good. It feels so good to win this game, and we are headed in that direction. Still 40 minutes and stoppage to play, or about 39 minutes and stoppage to play, but still. Here's Parks with the free kick. Parks floating it in. It's headed up. It's headed. It's off the bar, the top of the bar, from Snicky, and it will be a goal kick. Fawns wins that ball. China pushing Japan is a problematic situation for our future. A China that annexes Japan would be very strong in the war against us. We're kicking their asses, though. We are kicking their asses. But I managed to encircle and destroy probably around 20 units of theirs last night. So I actually want them to annex Japan, or at least that portion. It's not even Japan, because remember, Japan had a civil war. The communists won that. And what that meant was that Manchukuo actually broke away. So Manchukuo's independent. So they're not even going to be fighting Japan anymore. So that's why I'm like, oh, Konikun, that was a great opportunity. That's why I'm like, look, if they annex Manchukuo, they're only doing their work for us. You know what I mean? But I did manage to encircle and destroy about 20 units last night, which is why I'm like, if I can continue doing that, by the time they win that war in the East, I'll be knocking on the door. So I think I'm going to do okay. I have almost 50 armies on the map now. So I think I'm going to be okay. Twinkle! Oh, that was so close to being in. The other thing is I'm going to start another border war clash with Guangxi. Oh, I've headed that, and that is right to Flynn, unfortunately. I'm going to start another border clash with Guangxi, and if I do, and I win it, then Guangxi will be completely annexed. And I have a border clash coming with, I can't remember if it's Moklik or Tibet. Did you make those plays? Yes, this is a community save of former fans, commentators, friends of players for CounterLogic Gaming, the old esports org. CounterLogic Gaming went under in 2023, and everybody on this team, all the starting 11 at least, which you see at the bottom, they are all connected with CounterLogic Gaming in some form, whether it's Snicky or myself or Parks, who used to commentate CLG, or Jack, who's a community moderator for CLG, or Frack, who's a friend of a player, or just Twinkle, Cookies, and the Konikun, who were fans. They all had some connection to CLG, and this is CounterLogic Gaming reborn as a football club with the community members as players of that football club. We started in Tier 20. We are in Tier 16 now, trying to win to go up to 15. Oh, that was a good chance. So this is the Mid-Lancashire Football League, 2nd Division. Here's Snicky. Sheamus. Akonikun. Back for Sheamus. Sheamus. Oh, that cross is blocked. Frack still gets through. Akonikun's there. Akonikun's put it in. Akonikun's 6th of the season. 5-0. We're on course actually for our best result this season. We haven't really blown a lot of teams away. We had a 5-1 victory earlier in the season. But it's been 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, a lot of 3-1s, a lot of 2-0s. And now 5-0 against the 2nd best team in the league. Well, that looked ugly. And Spaps is going to be booked for it. No VAR at these levels. Anson, that was a really rough tackle. He's going to need some treatment. He will not need to leave the field. Smith. He goes for goal. Brott tips it onto the bar, and the rebound Brott is going to have. Big save from Brott. He wants the clean sheet record, Brott. He's got 9, or he's got 8, I beg your pardon. And the league record is 10. Snicky, that's a foul. And Snicky might be hurt. Yep. We're going to actually sub Snicky off. We're going to put in Simon Roger McKendy, who's a new gen. So they're just under 100 meters now for the heat, the doubles, the women's doubles heat. So Netherlands will win the heat. Here's Spaps with it. Cookies on the inside. Oh, back for Parks. That's nice. Parks got so much space to push the line back. And here it comes. Far side. That's headed away by Welsh for a corner. Lithuania 2nd. The United States 3rd. So here's McKendy coming on for Snicky. Frack with the cross. In the nets. Headed up. Park still trying to keep it alive. It's still being headed down. Twinkle trying to head it back. Walsh puts it out for a corner. Or short, sorry, that should be Welsh, not Walsh. It's an E, not an A. Corner whipped in. Ryan McKendy's got to head to it. It's going to fall. Konikun's there. The volley, and that's another corner off Ryan. Here's Sheamus with the corner. Monroe has headed it clear. Anson's going to take it out. Anson trying to counterattack here. It's the end of the highlight. Okay. Got to think about our second sub soon. Here's a Konikun. Sheamus. It's going to come on the far side, and Watling puts it out. We're going to bring on our boy, Ben Brindley. And then we'll put in Wellman in the next few minutes. That is diving header away from Watling. It will come out for Parks. Gets it to Sheamus. Sheamus with the cross. McKendy could be there, but Fawns gets ahead to it. Cookies runs it down on the far side. The cutback for Frack. Ryan's done well to grab that. Let's get Sam Wellman on. So we named Jones because we thought we were going to need him despite this injury that he's almost recovered from, or just had finished recovering from. And we're not even going to put him on. There's Frank with the corner, 79th minute. Okay, it's going to fall to Konikun. Here's Sheamus. Oh, that's just deflected wide. It's headed away by Koff. Adams or Kuniku's come down with it. Over for Spaps. Spaps cuts inside. Needs an option here. Back for Kunikun. For me. Back for Cookies. For Brindley. Oh, he's just skimmed over the bar. It just kissed the bar on the way out. Here's a Kunikun. Wellman now in the back. For Frack. Wellman over the top. Sheamus is going to be there. Sheamus should get to it. Did he stay on sides or did he come back from an offsides position? It is going to be a corner. So he stayed on sides. Here's the corner from Frack. And Flynn. Oh, Flynn has just grabbed that for AFC Einsdale. 85th minute. Frack. Going for the cheeky chip. McKendy can't get to it. It's going to be a foul by, McKendy's offsides. I thought they were going to call a foul because he looked like he tried to side kick it, but they just called offsides. 88th minute. Here's Ryan for AFC Einsdale. Kivlin. That is a foul and a half. Ryan still got it. The advantage off the bar. And Parks will clear it. Smith is hurt. Here's Watling. Joseph. And Sheamus cuts that out. It's going to be cleared. Final minute of the 90. Fawns. Kivlin. Kivlin looking to turn on it. He's been their best player so far this season. Kivlin and Brott has just managed to keep the goose egg up on the board for AFC Einsdale. Kivlin will take the corner. We're to play. Brott's going to grab it. We're to play 3 minutes of added time. It's not the end of the highlight, so Brott will get us restarted here. Wellman. Frack. Sheamus. Brindley. Brindley got an option to his right. Finds it. Akunikun. McKendy. Good turn. McKendy. Really good touch. Cookies. He doesn't have the pace, so he gives it to Cookies. Sheamus on the left. Sheamus too heavy a touch, but it still rolled to Frack. Frack now with it. Cut out again by Welsh. And cut back for Brindley. Brindley going to take it. Brindley, can he go a step? Oh, that's just deflected wide. And that will be a corner. Here's Frack. Oh, floated in. Adams had some. I'm there, and I put it in for my 5th of the season. 6-0. It will be the biggest margin of victory and the best result this season in the biggest game this season. Brilliantly done. $6-0. We're going to probably be playing about 4 minutes of added time now with that goal. But here's Frack with the throw in. We are in the 4th minute of added time. Frack over the top for Sheamus, and Sheamus is headed out for a goal kick. There it is. The final whistle, which means we can play sweet, sweet victory. Spaps in the 8th before Spaps again in the 29th. Myself from the spot to make it 3-0 at half. 3 more after half with Sheamus in the 51st. Akunikun 10 minutes later, and myself again in the 1st minute of added time. 6-0 in our biggest game of the season. We outshot them 33-7. XG 4.87, which is our best this season, to 0.7, and we had 4 clear-cut chances. So that's as good a win as you're likely to see, and it's true. In the women's heats, Novokytnova and Flamikova from the Czech Republic. Lane 1, it's Vrincino and Angel from Romania in lane 2. Edwards and Brew from Britain in lane 3. Toff and Murtagh in lane 4 for Ireland. Those are the only 4 in the heat. And they have just started, so they're underway. Elsewhere in the league, we got help. We got huge help. We got huge help because Upton JFC reserves, Sutherland for them in the 75th, have downed Ribchester Rovers reserves. Remember, they can't get promoted anyway because Ribchester Rovers' main squad is in the level directly above. But Shevington reserves, who were down in 10th earlier in the season, Matthias in the 60th and the 72nd before Rossello in the 78th made it 3-0. Johnson for Mossabrook under 21s pulled one back in the 86th, but it's not enough. The other promotion candidates in Mostenbrook under 21s dropped their decision as well. Heskett Casuals, it was Cook in the opening minute before he scored again the 41st, and McGinnis after the break in the 69th to down Meller 3-0 for the Heskett Casuals. Upton JFC reserves will leapfrog Meller on goal difference in the 5th. Meller down to 6th. Shevington reserves will remain in 8th. But the big news is our 2 promotion rivals, Ribchester Rovers reserves, Mossabrook under 21s have dropped points. We beat AFC Einsdale directly. We are 8 points clear. They have a game in hand, but we've got 5 to play. And in the promotions battle, we are 14 points clear of Mostenbrook under 21s with 5 games to play, which means any win at all in the remainder of this season will be enough to see us get promoted no matter what. And that's how close it comes to. It's just 1 win for the remaining 5. 6-0 the final. We've got 10th place Middleton and Overton Sports Reserves next, by the way. We're playing some of the teams towards the bottom half next, including in 3 matches time, Wirevilla Reserves, who are the worst team in the league. But that is a big result. Sneaking out 2 days with a bruised foot, that's fine. Let's attend the post-match press conference. Let's kick this off from the first question with Lugero Rodriguez, OneFootball. Good result for you against the side you were very vocal in your admiration of before the match. How do you think your comments might have impacted the result today? Good result from your side out there. How surprised am I giving your pre-match opinion? You just asked me the same fucking question. We're always prepared for no matter what. Unbeaten home run now stands at 10 matches. It's important to be strong at home. He played well, continue to play well for us. We're not selling him. It's that simple. Your team ranks among the best in the league in retaining possession. How important is that? You've got one of the best attacking records in the league. What do you attribute that to? Mentality. That's that. Right. Class Diakonikun on form as CLG FC scored victory. I actually thought the player of the match probably should have been Spaps. In all honesty. But Fenton Matthias wins the Player of the Week award anyway. That is the end of the episode. That's fair from Theo. Let's have a cheeky save. And we'll end the episode on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC, episode 89. We'll see you for episode 90 in the next one. Until then, take care.